just like that, I'm back. Hi. So, I haven't played Against the Storm in a bit. Well, I mean, like, that's a complete lie. But I haven't played Against the Storm on stream in a bit, is what I'm actually saying. But, yeah. So what's happening today, is that I was trying to get to the adamantine seal for a while, but didn't go well. It did not go well at all, unfortunately. I don't know if you can tell with the current resolution here, but I lost a game down here. I just had an unfortunate confluence of not paying attention and running out of time, is basically what just happened. And yeah, to get to the requisite 105 seal fragments, I'm relatively sure it's impossible unless, like, I somehow win, like, several games, like, instantaneously. Which, is just not happening, which is why I've entitled this particular stream Accepting My Failures, because I'm not getting to this seal, and maybe I can actually get to the titanium seal. I really want to show off the sealed forest on stream, is basically my point here. Because I haven't yet, and I'm really eager to see the new content. Maybe I go over that way. Maybe I just go here. I go here and just gain so much hostility it's impossible. Oh, and one for your cornerstone too. Oh, wow, that's painful. This would definitely get me enough, though. I mean, like, I have enough already for that fragment. I just have to mentally give up on the adamantine seal. Is basically my only problem here. Alright, well, I guess I'm spending a minute or two of stream mathing things. I guess. Oh, woo! Let's do some math on stream. Oh, baby. So, anyway, let's do some calculating here. Years left before the Blight Storm is 16. So that means I have, if I'm really good, 3 games left to get 9 seals from each of them. So, you know, so that would be 27. I'm just gonna do this in a calculator to save my brain. 103. So, yeah. I would have to get 3 games done plus plus the haunted forest down here and get seal fragments from that to actually do it. Like, if I want to see the sealed forest in this run, like, at any point, I can't do this. Winning before year 8, at least the way I play, very tough. And what makes it especially tough is trying to win on before year 8 on Prestige 20. Because Prestige 20 is tough as nails. Let's be clear. Like, that's really hard. So I'm gonna head for the titanium seal, so we can actually see the sealed forest. And Prestige 15 isn't exactly a cakewalk, so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm a failed gamer for not doing Prestige 20 in 8 years over and over. Just a terrible gamer. I mean, you can say that, but I'm not going to say that. So let's look at starting options, shall we? I don't want to use my reserve embarkation points for this, because I would like to save that for the sealed forest. Because that will be hard. But at the same time, I really hate not starting with any food generating building. That scares me. There's a very good chance I'll get one from the blueprints. It's cornerstones, not blueprints, right? Yeah, one fewer cornerstones. I can suck that up. There's a lot to be said about this particular start. Am I gonna just do a very weird start? I may actually do a very weird start here. I may start with. Normally, this is like, oh, beavers and humans wouldn't get extra wood and food. That's just a snap pick. And it even starts with a bunch of planks. You can get nice housing up faster. It's just like this is yeah, absolutely what you do. But it's just like the harpies start with tools. And if I get lizards, 15 tools like clears a lot of glade events. Well, not a lot of glade events, but several glade events, especially the tougher ones, which I'm upset about. And starting with 7 villagers is better than starting with 6. Like, ideally, I would start with, like, you know, around 10 to get everything you want to do done. But, like, I need 15 tools to get these done, so I'm kind of, like, banking on lizard showing. No, screw it. I'm just starting with these guys. I'm starting with these guys, and I'm going to grab extra dudes. So we start with 9, which is a very healthy number. And then we'll have 3 things to play with. I'm starting with 20 amber already, so the amber start to like buy my way out of an early dangerous glade is not as critical. I actually just start with planks and just build a whole bunch of stuff. Though I'm already starting with 21 planks, that feels silly. I might just do the like normal thing I do and just be like, what if I just didn't bother with food for the first year? Sounds nice. Sound relaxing. Yeah, that's kind of my best option, I think. Amber would definitely open up a lot, but I think just starting with a bunch of food and a bunch more people is gonna be the way to go. Zen, oh gosh, oh my goodness, I have been I have been raided. Hello, Cypher Zen people. It's, oh wow, okay. We're gonna just have many things hitting me on the head for a while. Thank you. The bonks are still going. I appreciate the raid. I highly appreciate the raid. Okay. And the follows. Oh, that's. I don't have any. I don't have any. I don't have any delay on the confetti, so that'll be loud and a heart attack. Let's just start. Let's just start. Let's just start real quick. Oh god, I have to copy your name and make sure I follow you and make sure I'm following you. That's double make sure when the stream is over, I make sure I give some love to Zephyr Zen. You haunted Zen with a bonk command on another channel. Oh, that's fantastic. I bet that was fun. Okay. Game. The game. Bonk Zen with love. Is there any other way to bonk? You always bonk with love. Forgiving Crown. Free cornerstone reroll for every reputation point gained during the drizzle season. Not gonna play around that, but that'll be nice. Rotting wood. No chopping wood during the storm. Well, no getting wood during the storm. I can still chop. That's rough. That's actually very rough. Because, like, if fuel concerns are gonna be a big concern, especially with piercing winds, increasing fuel consumption by 200%. Wow. That's gonna make it so that I'm gonna need to stockpile wood for the storm, because otherwise I might very well run out of fuel, and that is scary. You were spamming the bonk, as is your Twitch given right, Fairy the Dragon Queen. If you can bonk, why aren't you bonking? Like, that's just what you do. And the game is just starting. I actually played one like as a pre-stream, like literally 10 minutes ago, and I was spent the first 5 minutes of the stream explaining why I'm too terrible a player to actually get the adamantine seal. And we're gonna. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow, caffeinated pandemonium, and IOPen gaming. Appreciate that a great deal. But yeah, I'm going for like normally I had planned to spend the first couple of minutes in the stream explaining why. Oh gosh, okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Fairy the Dragon Queen, for the follow. Highly appreciate that too. I spent the first 5 minutes of this game explaining why I was terrible and why I could not get the adamantine seal or why I couldn't get any seal whatsoever during this particular game. Uh, but then I noticed that a cobalt seal was close enough, so I'm actually just gonna try to go for the cobalt seal. Because I have yet to do a sealed forest on stream. In fact, I have yet to do a sealed forest. Period. Thank you, Gears03, for the follow. Highly appreciate that. Feeling a lot of love right now. That's kind of overwhelming, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But yeah, uh, I'm gonna try. The adamantine seal is just like unreachable because I'm not good enough to play. Not good enough to get three three games done within year 8. I'm very I'm what you would call non-optimal, I guess. Especially given that I just spent all this time with lacking woodcutters. You must lurk and do the things, hope the game goes well, and the dreamers bully you lots. Well, you know what? I appreciate it. And I have the mini game enabled, so like the bullying options is perfectly viable right now. So we got a new cornerstone. Leather gloves could be like maybe just okay, except really not. Reeds aren't really natural to the marshlands, so this is like definitely a reroll. Blood price contract. I hate it on the grounds that every game I basically have a player defined victory condition of not letting anybody die, so let's not do that. Food routes every couple of minutes is fine. Let's do that. And yes, Fairy Dragon very helpfully got the chat commands up. And yes, you can join as a Forest Guardian to make my life miserable, or the Council of Elder to make me like, oh, hey, that's a little boost. That's very helpful. But, you know, if you join either one, there is the possibility that you will die. Because, like, for example, Fairy the Dragon Queen, who joined as a Forest Guardian, now is attached to this dangerous glade, and depending on what they want to do, you know, if I complete this dangerous glade, I can stop whatever terrible thing they do, like depleting food, or increasing hostility, or making me work slower on events. So, you know, there's that. There's that little thing. But, and I will be, you know, trying to stop the bad things from happening. And like theoretically, if you join the Council of Elders, you will become a citizen, and that could also kill you if I play especially badly, which not out of the realm of possibility. Let's be clear, but I'm gonna try my best not to let that happen. Smelter is pretty darn good. You find a lot of copper veins in the marshlands. And getting some metal up and some, like, slightly better biscuit production seems strong. I would love to get, like... Oh gosh, greenhouse. Wow, that's good. Yeah, I have... the smeltery provided me some biscuit production, and with humans and beavers, I'm like, biscuits? Biscuits, yes, please, with all of the biscuits. And greenhouse is just like, it's a biscuit machine, and a pie machine, so, like, greenhouse is, like, exceptional here. Ooh, huh. Smithy. Fairy Dragon Queen, when I unpause, you will start draining my food, which is, as you correctly sussed out, is absolutely the most painful, painful thing you can do to me. I'm gonna pick up the smithy here. The tools and the coats will be great. Packs of trade goods could even come in handy. I do love the clay pit, just because, like, it's not, like, good. But it gives me a very strange peace of mind. Because it's like, if I want to go hard into pickled goods or anything that uses pottery, just knowing that I have infinity clay just makes my brain calm down a little. And I appreciate that level of relaxation. Let's look at orders. Big delivery is probably my go-to here. It's a little hard to stuff that many building materials into packs early game, but the +1 to plank production is almost always worth it. So let's click that button. TikTok is exceptionally good right now. This isn't always amazing, but I'm planning to do Dangerous Glade events, and given that I got copper bar production really early, getting more copper ore sounds fantastic. And then we have Between Booming Economy and Lost in the Woods. Both of them are pretty, like, you can work towards them pretty easily. I'm going to pick Lost in the Woods, though. +1 to clay and stone production is, it doesn't sound like much, but it's actually just really, really, really good. So, yeah, that's what I plan to do. I'm a little surprised it hasn't happened yet. You might have to try the chat commands when I don't have it paused. Or maybe something made the Twitch integration hiccup. I can't tell. But yeah. You have to... There we go, yeah. You joined as a guardian. There we go, perfect. And now you can use the chat command to do stuff. Yes, and now you've successfully poisoned me. I'm so glad I tutorialized you on that. That was a smart and good thing I did. Love doing that. So glad I did that. There is a cooldown on being able to change things, I think. But yeah, if you want to change what you do, I think you either have to wait for the cooldown, which is very, 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 very hard to see with poison because it's a black clock on a black background. I think it's just about up though. Yeah, it is up now. There is a cooldown between like somebody doing a thing and changing. And yeah. If you want to swap between forest and elders, you can, or if you want to do anything, you can. You just have to do !leave or join forest or elders, but you can't swap very easily. You have to leave the forest and then join the council or vice versa to help or hurt me, depending on what your preference is. Okay, yeah, there you go. Fairy Queen has after the cooldown is up. It's a little easier to see the timer on it here with the Angie eye because it's not black on black. But yeah, the timer is a cooldown for like you must stop. You can't do anything yet until this goes on. So yeah, that's how that functions, and I think I'm gonna stop rambling about how that tutorial is going on for the moment. And right now, I need to like think about how the game's gonna progress because I've just been mostly rambling. I will need planks. Let's get somebody working on that. Fabric is mostly gonna come from leather, which will be awkward, but it'll also be like it is what it is. I'm not worried too much about people leaving during the first year, at least. But I would love to get up some housing. We kind of lucked out on forest mysteries here. Well, we didn't luck out, but like nothing is like everything is miserable if you don't have housing, so I probably won't need housing, especially for the humans. They're nice and resilient. I can hold off on that for a while. The beavers are a little bit more temperamental, so I want to build at least some houses for them, and I also should give due consideration to making those 5 packs of building materials as early as I can, because that will get me better plank production, and that's probably good enough to work towards, at least at first. Speaking of things I want to work towards, once this guy is done chopping the tree, I'm going to move the woodcutter camp up here, see if we can't inch our way closer to that, and boy, spoiled for choice on which dangerous glade I want to punch through, huh? Fairy the Queen is poisoning me, so that makes me, Fairy the Dragon Queen is poisoning me, so that sure makes me want to go up there and kill her. So stop the poisoning, because I hate the poisoning a lot. But this would give me more space in the warehouse too. I mean, eventually I'm going to break into both of them because TikTok, obviously. I have to break into both of them. But yeah, I think I'm going to save that for year 2. We're going to, for the moment, just chop through the forest a little bit. Our lone human is going to be a busy building bee. Very busy bee builder bee. And then when the storm hits, probably gonna have to cut some woodcutters for all of this hostility that came from God knows where. By the way, if you want, you can call me Fairy. It makes it a little easier. You know, maybe I will do that. But appreciate the ability to shorten your name. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to cut some woodcutters. So let's get humans. Not woodcutting. Oh, I have to cut 3. I don't like that. Oh well. At least that gets me more people working on plank production, if nothing else. Yeah. Kind of bleh, but we can fast forward from here. We are highly prepared to break through to the glade. I do want the trading post up soon, though. In fact, I probably want to put it up like right now. I don't want to sit on that forever. Hello, Titius. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. And yeah, feel free to help me or hurt me. There's one more slot for the Forest Guardians if you want to absolutely make my life miserable. Oh god dang. Thank you very much for the follow also. Despite the confetti giving me a heart attack almost every time it happens. Alright, we have newcomers now. We can actually handle them. It's only 12 hostility to bring in newcomers, so why not? And we have harpies. Not bad. They will start leaving if they don't have housing, though, I think, at this rate. Although, depends on when they take a break, actually, because they come in with coats. Let's just do that. I miscalculated a bit. Well, that's one less woodcutter then. That's unfortunate. And, please make the harpy house immediately, if you would. Appreciate that. Blah, 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 blah. Oh good, more poison. It's just what I wanted. I'm going to have to get up some food production sooner rather than later, and also find some fertile soil. Side note, where's the fertile soil? This is a good question. Is that really the closest? Ah. Is that really? It reveals the location of one of the nearest patches of fertile soil. Okay, so that's not necessarily the nearest, but gosh, that's far. I kind of need those to put up greenhouses like immediately, especially since I uncovered a geyser pump for drizzle water. Ooh. You hit level 10 last night for the first time, trying to get comfy playing on veteran. Yeah, it gets a lot easier as you get Citadel upgrades, that's for darn sure. Veteran is Veteran isn't like, it's not easy street until you get like a lot of upgrades, and then it's like, how could I possibly lose at this point? But uh, yeah, you know, take it slow. That's all I'm gonna say to that. I don't want to interrupt these guys' work, but I also want to move this out of the way because I'm dumb and make things inefficient for aesthetic purposes. Anyway, we got Zorg showing up now that the storm is over. Let's see what he's got. Ooh. He's got some stuff. Insect traps is pretty great when you have a greenhouse because your constant mushroom production also produces insects, which gives you a source of meat, which opens up a lot of options. Let's check our cornerstone today. More trade routes, but the trader will not arrive until you complete 8 trade routes. We're like nowhere near doing trade routes right now. This seems bad. Burn to a crisp is great though. Yeah, I'm very happy taking that. I'll get blight rots dropping on my head every 3rd year, and that giving me 40 coal is an awfully nice bonus. It won't happen until year 3, but I want to queue that up just in case. And I also, like, little like pro question mark tip. If the trader is going to arrive when the storm ends at the very start of drizzle season, wait for the cornerstone. Wait for the trader to pop up before you click the cornerstone, because occasionally you'll get like Stormwalker or something that's like, I take all your amber if you choose this cornerstone. You're like, oh, take all my amber, huh? You can, during the pause, spend all your amber at the trader and just be like, ho ho ho, screw you, downside. So that's a fun little bit you can do. Interesting stuff here. I do love getting a tavern blueprint or any blueprint for free. This doesn't mean I have to take brewery, which is not like the best building, but it's like okay. We'll click on Happy Brewing, see how we feel about it. And then we get Harpy Colony and Restoration and Harpy Relatives. All of this is going to make me have to think, which, hate thinking. Okay, Harpy Colony. Is it doable in 8 minutes? My thought is probably not. Yeah. We don't have any materials for it, first of all. He doesn't sell reeds, plant fibers, or leather, so I can't buy my way out of that. Yeah, we only have un fabric, and all the Harpy houses take, I think, like 6 fabric to make. Yeah. So that's just actually physically impossible. There's no way I could get the fabric and get the build time to make that many Harpy houses in time. I'd love it, but not happening. Restoration's not bad either. Plus 3 to Harpy Resolve is also really nice. Harpies have lower base resolve, just like in general. And if I get insect traps, I can make jerky pretty easily. Okay, this is all. Let's do the viable things. I have it to pause before the trader leaves, and I'm definitely going to buy insect traps come heck or high water. Let's get woodcutters back working also. And let's swap out to a Harpy in the hearth, so everybody's way more efficient with trips to and from the warehouse. Sounds good to me. Also, need to get food, like, immediately. I guess that means 1 less woodcutter. Granted, I have a huge stockpile, so it's, like, not that critical that I get it, like, immediately. It's questionable. It's good water. Yeah, like, I'm going to punch into this while the trader's up. Hopefully it's something I can do or buy my way out of. Alright, the Forsaken Crypt. Calm Spirits is an empathy event. Did I take empathy event? No, I didn't, did I? No, I took Harpy Realidez, which I'm good with. Okay, so doing Calm Spirits isn't, like, necessary, unless I get, like, the Cornerstone, which reduces hostility if you do empathy events. But I didn't, and I'm not going to bank on that. Tearing it down is cost... Man, that's a lot of planks. Oof. Blech. Is how I feel about this right now. How much is 30 wine gonna run me? Like, okay, that doesn't break the bank. It's 12 amber. Like, it sucks, but it's like... It's not gonna make me weep into my shirt. Then I have to give 15 more amber, or metal. And... I'm not sure where the metal's gonna come from in time to do this. Destroys all amber and wine. And gives an impatience point. I mean, I can suck up the impatience point. Maybe I actually just sit on this. And just accept that I'm going to get the forest Angie at me for a while. I could also, like, sit on it and then do Rob Dead while I spend all my amber here. Anything that's not wine that solves this? No, you do not. Okay, that's fair. Burf. I'm going to... Well, I'd also like to do this, so let's just send these guys to the Citadel. What am I gonna land on here? I mean, I can do this without... I should, like, since I'm streaming, be, like, very mildly more articulate than just babbling and making weird noises, as fun as I'm sure that is. But yeah, I'm, like, really having trouble deciding what I want to do between these two options. I don't have the ability to make any luxury goods to calm the spirits down. I can get copper bars relatively easily. So I could, like, spend all my money on 30 wine, but if I time out, which I'm very likely to do, then all the wine will vanish. And, like, then I'll be very sad and frustrated. So, there's that issue. I don't know, how likely is it that I will fail to get this? I haven't started with any, like... I haven't started with any copper ore yet. I need to get a mine up and running, I would need to get a smelter up and running. And then I would need to make several copper bars to do that, or just sell a bunch of stuff to get up to, like... 15 amber. I'm getting 15 amber from this. Okay, maybe I calm the spirits. Maybe I actually do have time. Alright. So, we'll buy the wine. Probably not gonna get insect traps now, which is just tragic. I could sell parts for it, but I'm just gonna have to be sad about it, I think. Is what ultimately is gonna have to happen. And then I'm gonna go ahead and calm the spirits. Let's take you out of the woodcutter. There's no penalty to doing calm the spirits, so I'm just gonna assign somebody there, even though I don't have the amber for it yet. So that we could get all the trips taking the wine and the amber back and forth done before it becomes, you know, becomes more of a panic. Just explain it that way. Speaking of things I need to do, let's get up a park So we can upgrade the hearth and make everyone a nice and happy schmappy. Need another human house also. I do prefer like not to make the basic shelters, even though that's probably poor gameplay. Let's be clear. I'm I'm not optimal. I care enough about making things pretty and neat to, to, to have it be like an actual detriment to my gameplay. But oh well. It probably makes it more fun or something. I don't know. Maybe more fun to watch? It could be. I can pretend it is. No problem. Encampment's nearly done. Then we'll have enough amber to complete the Forsaken Crypt. That'll be lovely. So I think we're just basically all set. I'll fast forward until something more important happens. Hello. We found a trader. Didn't expect that. What do you give me? Ooh. I do like the apothecary a lot. 2-star biscuits. Tea and incense opens up a lot of doors. Scout's toolbox is kind of hilariously like I don't care. Makeshift water tank is cute. If I was absolutely swimming in amber, I might buy it, but I'm not. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna have the amber to do much with this dude. Yeah, I don't have any tools. I'm gonna be spending all of my amber on the Forsaken Crypt. It's just a lot of things. A lot of things are going against me. I could just replace them later on. You mean sell the parts? Replace them later on? Like that's a bad idea, Titus. Titus? I'm gonna stick with Tide for the moment. Tide is good. Oh, I'm good. Good. I'm glad I'm not being a jerk then. I actually might need to speed up the encampment here, because this is taking longer than I thought, and if I don't get this done... Although... I don't think it'll destroy the wine if I don't get it done in time, actually. Like, I'm pretty sure once it's allocated to something, it doesn't get destroyed by events. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think it counts as stored. I think it just counts as being used. Yeah, okay. So, anyway, academic problem, we're done. We'll get it in under the wire. That's excellent. Let's get the beaver back to wood cutting, as is his lot. And then I probably want to chop through here. Try to get to that fertile ground, because that's real important. Also would love to find a ruin to salvage, and also a dangerous glade to do. Yeah. That's, I guess that's just like end of sentence there, because that's just my plan. And I don't think I need to think on much else right now. I do want to like do the packs of building material like at least somewhat soon. But you know, that is for when the houses get built. Should also consider making these things soon-ish. Smithy's probably the most important. Once again, I kind of want to move my workstation to make room to make it slightly prettier. Let's just make both of them. There's a single tree in the way. Woodcutters! F this tree in particular. Oh, Titus has joined the Forest Guardians. Lovely. Where will you end up that I will eventually murder? you do have to type another command in to actually like hurt me with it. So you're aware. Chant. Ah, yes, that's Uh-oh. Is that actually going to affect this? It is! You piece. Okay. F. I need another person in there, or I will not have enough time to do that, because chant makes them take longer to do glade events, and that's terrible. Okay. Fun. Fun times. Luckily, we're just below hostility 2, which means we can still get wood during the storm. Still haven't actually got a solution to that whole I'm going to need to stockpile wood so I don't run out of fuel during the storm thing. That will be very bad. Ooh, more beaver woodcutters? That sounds really nice. So does just these two. I am playing on, like, the broken mines, the flooded mines, the modifier, which means, every villager is way more hostility than usual. Well, okay, 2 more hostility than usual, which is just quick math, like 25% more, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up. And so, like, I do need to think about that, because hostility is a huge problem, because it stops me from getting literally any wood whatsoever. Should I hit hostility level 2, which is bad. Alright, I got the blight post up, which is lovely. Good to see that. You have finished clearing out space, so let's get the smithy down. Smithy and the smelter. Name a more iconic duo. You can't. Probably. Yeah, let's actually get you guys over here. Start cutting through here. I'll probably like smack one of these side glades in the hopes that I find some more fertile ground over here somewhere. In fact, I might like pull this guy over here too, because I have enough space to put all the housing I want to put down right now, which is nice. Ooh, prayer. What's that do? Shoot. The orders are kind of covering it up, which you know, it happens. Ooh, extra production chance. That's actually really sick. Thank you. Appreciate that a lot. There's one thing I wish the excellent devs of this game that I love would do is maybe let me move the Twitch integration around a bit. Anyway, the trader's here. I'm all out of rerolls, which is a little bit butts. But I don't mind trade routes being worth 1 more amber. It's not like insane. Like, let's just say there's a good chance I will make more than 10 amber over the course of the game, that it's worth picking that up. Far left, like, shovels are good, but I'm not sure they're sell a bunch of my stuff level of good. So we're just gonna not. Extra woodcutters might actually be really critical with all these forest mysteries that make it so that they just hate fuel. Just, the harpies and humans would be good too. Let's get the beavers. Let's just fill out all of our woodcutters with the lovely beavers and just have them chop through the forest. And yeah. What do I want to do here? Like, it's year 3. I need somebody on the blight post now. Like, 100%. And I would love it to be a harpy. And I only have the 1 harpy. So I guess that just kind of answered my question. I'm out of builders, but I don't have the materials to build anything. So I guess I'm good enough for the moment. Hey! This completed. Excellent. I'm no longer poisoned. Huzzah. Huzzah and hurrah. Let's see what we get. Ooh, wow! Wow. We got good stuff. We got really good stuff. Dang. Wow. Um, I want both of these. Can I have both of these? Can I have both? No? Okay. Okay. Again, wow. Both of these are great. The bakery would give me access to pie and pottery, both of which I will very much love having. But as I mentioned like several times in the last couple of minutes, I need a way to not run out of fuel during the storm. And boy, the kiln solves that. Coal is like hyper efficient. Uh, and like the kiln turns wood, like 3-star coal, like turns all your wood into coal, and like it is way, 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 way more efficient to burn coal than wood. Like both in terms of trips the firekeeper has to make and just like amount of time it burns. Like it's just very good. So yeah, I don't think I can turn my nose up at the kiln. Plus, better brick production, which is nice. Let's make it so we only make bricks in there from now on. Cap it at 10. I don't think I'll need much more than that. And yeah, we'd love to make some jerky for the harpies too. Coal is just more efficient, so yeah, I'll just have 10. Maybe we'll get some people in there. Farlif is leaving, so I'd like to like glance over and make sure I don't want to buy anything. Yeah, nothing is critical. And we have new orders too. Ooh. Advanced district will take some time, but it's pretty easy to hit. So let's get that. And as I think I'm gonna sit on the other order. Wait till I feel a slightly more established to pop that open, and we'll see how I'm feeling, because I need to like complete some of these pretty soon. But you know, there's a lot that needs building. There's a lot that needs building. Oh, I don't have enough bricks actually to build this, unfortunately. That's a shame. I could tear down like the smelter or the smithy, but like no, that feels silly to me. Single copper vein. Yeah, that sounds worth putting a mine on. A small cache, bunch of bricks. Usually I save these, especially when I have tool production and copper bar production. I usually save those just for victory points. Maybe I want to do that. Maybe not. Also, though. I don't know. Let's get coat production going, though. Do I have an extra beaver somewhere? He's on the hearth right now. Oh, let's swap it out with a human then, for sure. We need coats here. Everybody wants coats. Literally everybody. Also, I definitely wouldn't mind a storm geyser to pipe that up, but naturally I've only found a clearance and a drizzle one, because I wanted to find a storm one. We good? No, we have a housing shortage. I should probably fix that. Boy. It's just gonna take forever to get the building materials, which, you know, is honestly very normal for these kind of games. I tend to use all my building materials immediately because we need good housing and, you know, buildings. Hopefully there will be a moment where I get to have more. Hopefully. Alright, clearance is here. Do I have enough fuel yet? Not really. Yeah, with 10 cysts, it's a little scary. Little bit frightening. But, I'm pretty sure we'll have enough fuel for, if not to cleanse the blight rot completely, then at the very least to make sure we don't die from it. Anyway, I'm gonna do my pretty thing. Like this space I'm building on here, generally better for industrial buildings because it's right next to the warehouse. But as I mentioned, I prefer making things pretty rather than efficient, so that's what I do. Okay. Yeah, stop making bricks here, please. No more bricks here. Make them in the kiln only. But do make as many planks as you possibly can still, and we'll turn as much wood as we can into coal. Make all our bricks over here, and I guess that'll do. We don't need bricks for anything critical, so I'm gonna take this guy off the stonecutter's camp for the moment. And what do we have here? Ooh, the rain spirit totem. I definitely want to perform the ritual. Like, 100%. Because, hostility minus 50 is worth a great deal. At least to me. I can sit on it until a trader arrives and sells me a solution, which is pretty likely. Or I could smack open a crate. Does any of these crates have the items I need? This does have scrolls and parts. Ooh. Ooh, do I bust that one open? Maybe. I need a lot of stone for that. You know, naturally, as soon as I, take my stone cutter away, I run into a point where I need stone cutting. But anyway, we found the fertile ground. Huzzah! Let's just get a great house down immediately. Because we're still very good on food, but we're not that good on food. Is copper vein worth exploiting? I don't know. If I want to do anything with metal, I will need to mine a copper vein soonish. Maybe it's worth doing? Probably is worth doing. Especially given that I have like the smelter up already. I'm not doing anything with it, and I could be making pipes and tools. But I'm not. Alright, let's cut woodcutters. Already at that point, huh? Okay. Unfortunately, we have hit the point where woodcutting is completely worthless during the storm, because once we hit level 2 hostility, that's kind of just it. No more getting wood from any of that. Let's get you in the smithy and 2 people in the blight post, and we'll call it good. We have nearly a full tank of gas for this. I'm very confident we will not be corrupted and die, which is good. Yeah, just gonna probably sit here and hope a trader pops up. But in the meantime, collect stones just in case I need to pop one of these caches open. I don't wanna, but I might have to. Can you use, like, ale for this? No. It's tea, incense, oil, scrolls, or resin. Which is unfortunate. I would definitely pop this one open because it has, like, +2 to pottery production and a bunch of parts. And, any permanent benefit that comes out of these, my eyes kind of light up. Because, permanent benefits. Oh my gosh. Want very bad. Oh, hey there. There's Tide. How you doing, Tide? Bravely fighting the blight. Thanks, man. So, it's very brave of you. Very decent. Keeping us all from dying. At some point, I'm going to take people off the Blight Post. In fact, this is the point where I take people off the Blight Post, because we only have one cyst left, and so we're not going to be corrupted. And I'd rather the Harpy make the Purging Fire, because she has a chance to make 2 Purging Fire. Two Purging Fires! Someone does indeed have to, Tide. Man, this feels like a very slow start, unfortunately. So here's some people to help that out. Parts again. More humans does kind of directly translate into getting more food, which I do approve of greatly. That might be the play. I might just call that the play. Though I really want to... There's options for both. Maybe I want to get the fewer people, so hostility is less of a problem. Probably. Yeah. And here's the reason I'm having such a slow start, by the way. Is I haven't done any orders yet. And I really kind of need to. Fortunately, we haven't found any ruins. Stonecutter's camp has run out. That's fine. Let's just put it up here. Actually, maybe put it behind here so it's slightly closer to the deposits. Nope, can't do that. Okay. Such is life. I'm pretty sure the Harpies won't leave if I bring these people in now. I do have a lot of stuff I want to do. Yeah, we're good. Got stuff that needs doing. Like food. And building stuff. I might have to put down a second crude workstation at this point because, like... Oh my god, we're out of wood. Well, I mean, it's all been turning into coal, which is good. Have a nice amount of coal right now. Ha 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 ha. Kind of feeling like that's all I can do right now. Like right now, I'm kind of bottlenecked by not having any wood or fabric. Bottlenecked by a lot, as it turns out. Okay. I have unpaused enough for the trader to arrive. Let's get the beavers out of the non-woodcutter camps and just get them chopping wood, because we're in dire need of it. And humans we're gonna put in the stonecutter's camp, I guess? Maybe. How much fuel do we have? We'll need at least 10 for the next storm. I do miss the efficiency from not having a harpy on the hearth, but oh well. Okay, so we have the ability to purchase a solution to this, which is great. Let's look at what the cheapest solution is. Tea, scrolls, incense all work. Resin and oil also work, but he doesn't have those, so what's the cheapest? 37, 21, 29. So it looks like just scrolls. Looks like I'm just going with scrolls here. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. 30 scrolls. How expensive could that possibly be? Yeah, it's not that bad. Although I don't have enough actual money for it. So we sell a little coal, I guess. Guess we do that. This is like essential. Ick. Ick. Extra ick, in fact. Alright, let's pull you off the kiln. I kind of need wood, and well, it's great to turn as much as I can of it into coal. I do like need some to turn into planks too. Let's get you off the kiln. We'll get you to perform the ritual at the rain totem, and hopefully hostility doesn't go so crazy that people leave during drizzle. That'd be terrible. Makeshift plan is back. It's like, how hell you dropped this last time? You sure you didn't want it? Yeah, I'm sure I didn't want it. Blight Fighter. Blight Rot cysts appear slower when using Rain Engine, but Resolve is 90% slower for the next 2 reputation points. Am I gonna do anything with Rain Punk this game? Maybe. I think I would need to find a Storm Geyser because, well, look at my buildings. You know, it just kind of feels like it's just gonna actively hurt me more than anything. I mean, it'd be nice if I did get into Rain Punk, for sure. Blight Filter is really good for making sure you don't die from the Blight Storm. I'm just taking the money. I don't like doing that, but it honestly feels like I'm actively debuffing myself if I don't. This is all good. I do need to scout out another hearth location pretty soon. Probably gonna be here, I would wager. You know, another dangerous glade to punch into easily enough. Night Tide, thanks for hanging out. Have a good sleep. Hope it's nice and restful. I should also note that I'm going to have the Rain Spirit Totem go off, which sucks a bit, unless I spend some Sea Marrow. Some of my non-existent Sea Marrow. Yeah. Fleece is leaving. I sure would love Secret Techniques of the Firekeeper if I had the money for it. I am uncomfortable selling my coal for it, and I'm even less comfortable selling my parts for it, so that's that. These guys I would love to send to the Citadel if I had enough meat, but I don't, because food's still kind of just a constant unfortunate drain right now. Gotta fix that, which, you know, will happen when I make the greenhouse, but yeah, not exactly ideal. Do I want to make a warehouse down here? That would save a lot of trips from the greenhouse. Probably. Probably. Would also like coat production again, but it's a little hard. Everybody's very busy. I'm also going to have to rebuild all of my roads pretty soon, which is kind of But it's worth it for the totem, for sure. I knew the risk when I delayed it that much, and I knew that there was definitely a good chance this would go off, but it's not the worst thing to have go off. Like when I first started out this game, I was like super duper focused on like no dangerous event can ever go off. But like now that I'm playing on Prestige 15 and doing at least mildly okay with it, I'm feeling like I can take a more like easy approach with it, more or less. Some of them, it's really not the end of the world if they go off. You'll live. And sometimes like strategically letting them go off in order to like do more important stuff, it's actually just like the right play. If you can imagine playing correctly. I can't imagine that. You're out of wood? Oh yeah, because it's all glade wood, huh? Yeah, okay. Let's go down here. go down here and chop more stuff. Yeah, it's actually good enough. I really, really, really need to get these packs of building materials done too. It's just so hard to keep planks in store. I need a good like wood cutting cornerstone, like for sure. Like, no quality control would be absolutely perfect here because I could turn all of my wood into coal during the storm, and that would feel nice and efficient. Wouldn't mind like rooty ground either, given that most of our food's gonna come from greenhouses too. These are all wonderful things that I sure do wish I had, but don't. Wouldn't it be lovely if I had the nice things? Sure would. Sure would be lovely. Sure would love the nice things. Wish I could just manifest those into existence. Little hard though. How's the totem going? Slowly. Slower than I'd like, that's for sure. But it's going. I'll just have to suck it up. Working on this stuff. 2 people on the camp. I think we're just basically fine with what we're doing right now. Hate that. Hate a lot of that. Alright, we're starting to cap on lumber, sort of. So let's start making the building material packs out of said lumber. 56 coal will get us through the storm. Oh, what? Oh, the flooding! Right. That went off. I have not seen this graphic for a very long time. In fact, I think this is like maybe the first time I've seen it in like ever. I'm pretty sure the flooded roads went off at one point, and I'm just like, oh my god, what's happening to my settlement? Oh god, I'm scared. No, it's just all my roads are destroyed, and everybody moves slower because everything is flooded, literally everything. That'll get fixed in the next 40 seconds. People just move way slower. It's, you know, it's fine. It's livable. It's perfectly livable. Alright. Ooh. What's slightly less livable is the fact that I'm still at 5 hostility for the next 23 seconds. That'll be spooky. That'll be very spooky. But, you know, not that I can do much about it. Let's get the beavers in the mines. They yearn for the mines, obviously. Yeah. Don't like that. Really need this to get done soon. Immediately would be preferable. Please hurry. Okay. And just like that, we're down to 1 hostility. In fact, I can run a woodcutter. That's how helpful that was. Oh lord, that was tense. I cut that way closer than I thought I was cutting it. But fortunately, it worked out. And hey, TikTok is done. Let's just get that. Basically double our copper ore production. That's pretty sick. Reset them so that we actually get the benefit. Ooh, hi. These are both great. These are both really great. Having access to meat and leather opens up a lot of possibilities, both with jerky and pickled goods and pie, and also like the leather can turn into cloth, which is a little scarce on this map. Guildhouse is like very, very good If you do like any amount of trading, it gives you a lot of global resolve. Plus, it's a service building. Beavers will certainly like it, but I think ranch is like for sure the pick here. Ranch is just a very good building. It opens up a lot of doors. Like you can turn non-food stuffs into food primarily. That's very important to do the whole not starving thing, which I try to do in all of my games. I prefer not starving. 100%. I can bring those in, can't I? 3 times 8, is it? No, every villager is 12. Okay, maybe I can't bring them in. Yeah, maybe I actually can't bring them in so easily. Oh, it is. Oh, right. It's not 2 hostility points extra per villager. It scales on difficulty. Right. So yeah, it went from 6 to 12. It doubled. Flooded Mines modifier doubled on this difficulty level, right? Because Prestige 15 is hard, and I don't get to sit around being like, oh, this is easy. Nope, nope. It's not. It's not easy. It's anti-easy. Man, I gotta really be judicious with how many people I bring in that, if that's the case. Cause boy, oh boy, that's a scary amount of hostility to just gain willy-nilly. How am I doing on housing and upgrading the hearth? Like, I'm doing okay. If I'm just gonna bring in these 3, I don't actually need another harpy house. I would love another human house, though. That would be ideal. I might actually just make an overflow house, though. Just slap a big shelter down somewhere and be like, if I can't be asked to make more housing, you can just go in there. Maybe I cut the woodcutter and bring them in now. We have a lot of roads that still need rebuilding. Because all of that got destroyed. And you can just permanently be on the blight post, too. That'll be nice. In fact, we should probably use coal, because it's just simply more efficient. I'd love to get a boost from coal production here too, but you know, there's a lot of things I'd like. Alright, let's zip through the rest of the storm. I think there's no more micromanaging what needs doing, at least not right now. Alright. Year 5. Still feeling like I'm very much behind the curve. Because, you know, I haven't finished like almost any orders whatsoever. That'll put you behind the curve, for sure. Let's start cutting this out. I want to get into here. Probably want to just punch into here too. Sure does feel like I'm delaying that for no reason. Clay delivery line is fine. Happy to take that. Forager's camp is on offer. I don't think I have anything that needs it though. Yeah, the only 2-star recipes I need are trappers and herbalists, which is of course that's the case because that's the ones that are not on offer. It's always the camp you don't need that arrives with the traders. I've capped herb production, right? Yeah. Probably gonna want another greenhouse relatively soon. What did we find in here? Rocks. Whole lot of rocks. And another drizzle geyser. Which is fine. Small destroyed caravan is pretty ick. But we can deal with it. Let's get packs of provisions made along with the packs of building materials. Tempted to turn copper ore into it, but like it's That's just way better as metal. Da 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 da. Again, Technique of the Firekeeper is here to make me wish I had it. But no. We are just not doing that. Not today. Not quite yet. Get two people in the crude workstation again. Still need all of this made. Need a ton of planks. I'm inching my way towards big delivery. I knew it was going to be really hard to get that done, but man, they proved it. They proved it in spades for sure. Yeah, I think I just fast forward now until Zahilda leaves. Do I need anything from you right now? Looks like all the amber all the amber got delivered. I need 15 of it, so I've only got 10 to spend here. Is there anything I wish to spend it on that costs 10? No, is the answer. I mean, I wouldn't mind buying 10 amber worth of planks, to be honest. Depending on how much that gets me. 17? Is that worth it? That might be worth it. Just to speed things up a bit. Maybe. Feels bad though. This transaction feels bad. And I think it's like actually just enough to get me to not do it. Just that vibe alone makes me turn my nose up at the prospect. But we only have one more pack of building materials needed to get big delivery done, and that will be excellent. Because then we'll finally get +1 to plank production, which will make our wood more efficient, which we desperately need. Speed things up again. A lot of meat around here. Small Trappers Camp has run out of stuff. Well, brother, we got stuff. We got stuff around. Ale and flour. Hey, Shadow Elka, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that a lot. You know, you confetti and pied me, which is very fun. Appreciate that a lot, despite the heart attack. But you know, if I had a heart attack on stream, just think of the content, right? Streamer dies live on stream. Heart attack, cause of death. Audience says that was not Pog. Not even remotely. This is kind of morbid. It's good times though. I could very easily fully upgrade the hearth with a single service building. Also should definitely consider the altar because it feels like I need help with how slow this particular run is going. So let's do some spooky grass over here. Just get maximum spook here. Maybe fence it off. Be like, no, stay away from the spooky, scary totem. He's scary and spook. You don't want to go there. You don't want to go there at all. Are the packs of provisions done yet? No, because we've run out of herbs. That's awkward. Yeah, I'd rather not get a random impatient point for no reason. Is there anything we can emergency shove into the pack? Eggs, meat, anything? Can I emergency deliver these? Yeah, okay. Emergency deliver those. Good. That'll do it. Sort of. Little worried about travel time now. Ah, big delivery's done finally. Thank goodness. You still need to be there for when the packs of provisions are available, though. But yes. Boom! +1 to plank production. Highly, highly needed. In fact, just to make myself feel better, I'm gonna make these +2 planks stop and turn into +3 planks. And you, yeah, just have to wait on this delivery. Yeah, kind of just have to do that, unfortunately. Alright, this area is cleared out enough. I want to get more of this cleared out so I can have a nice, pretty column towards my next hearth, which is probably going to drop down right there. This will be lovely. It'll be pretty and excellent. I could also open up these orders too. We're established enough that it doesn't feel crazy. Into the ruins. Rebuild or salvage buildings. Gives you the carpenter. God, better plank production would be nice. But, like, I have absolutely no way of guaranteeing I will get anything remotely, that remotely helps me do this. Like, finding 2 ruins in a single glade is, like, already lucky, and then also finding a corruption decision, this is just, like, even with 17 minutes, this is just a bad gamble. I will happily take the basic rights and get a free blueprint. For sure. Charity fair, ooh, dirty work. I think I can just do this. Like, I can click pick and then click turn in. Yeah. Yeah, that seems good. That'll help. And the last one, builder's tools and infused water. Planting crops unfortunately does nothing for us because that doesn't affect greenhouse workers. The +2 biscuits does a lot though. Like a lot. If I found a storm geyser, this would be very easy to do, and the wildfire essence are pretty valuable, but I think just like +2 to biscuit production is too good to turn down when everybody in your settlement eats biscuits, is my feeling on that. Okay. It's delivery in progress. Yeah, you know what? You get to have your work interrupted and deliver immediately because I want those herbs in the warehouse right now. So you can make the pack of provision right now. Because I'm going to have to assign 2 people to this now. To get it in under the wire. Just barely under the wire. In fact, it might go off. Which is an impatience point I would rather not have. But, ain't that a shame? Don't have an impatience point, eh, Skippy? Well, we all want things, don't we? I'm gonna take the Foragers Camp just to get it off of the pool of buildings I can get. Both out of traders and out of cornerstone, and out of blueprint rolls. Because that's just gotten obnoxious. Anyway, we have a full tank of purging fire, so I'm happy to have the Harpy build stuff. Is there any? Yeah, okay. You deliver that immediately. Oh, you're gonna take a coffee break. My god. You deliver that immediately. You're not on coffee break, right? Good. Okay. Excellent. Excellente. Let's get you there. You're already getting the goods from the warehouse, and it is now too late. This is going off no matter what, so whatever. I guess you get to be a builder for a while. Congratulations. was really hoping not to have a bonus impatience point, because when if you feel stalled like this, when I feel very stalled, the one thing that can kill you is impatience. I might actually put a human on the hearth at this rate. That might be the best thing, because the harpies make you way more efficient, because you take way fewer trips to the warehouse. But, I don't like sitting at 6 impatience. Also, we have to cut all our woodcutters, because rotting wood means you don't get to have wood during the storm. Not this time, at least. Harpy resolve is low. Ack. Ick. Icky, ick, ick, ick. Let's just fill the mines with beavers and hope that suffices. It doesn't! Let's get them in the smithy. Maybe that'll make them happy. May as well upgrade this too. Also like to start doing stuff with metal at some point. But I really don't have anything I care to pipe up right now. I think piping things up right now would be a luxury, I think. But I would love to get tools going also. Wouldn't mind getting a bunch of victory points out of tools, for sure. Bring in these guys? Sure. Probably. Actually, I don't think I can keep the beavers around right now. I don't think there's any place I can shove them where they will be happy enough to stick around. Especially if they lack really nice housing. Okay. I do that then. Yeah, I need to get biscuits and coats going way faster. To that end, let's build the ranch. Here's fine. Maybe I am not thinking of things that I can turn into leather. I don't think they eat mushrooms or herbs, unfortunately. I think I would need, a farm and some more fertile ground to really make the farm go crazy. Yeah, I don't have anything I can do to make this, actually. Yeah, I don't have anything. Well, that's it's a little rough, isn't it? Let's go ahead and make a few packs of provisions. I need some way to get out of the morass I'm in. I need flour, for one thing. I could just make a bunch of harpy houses. Wouldn't solve the jerky problem, though. I could have sworn I was making jerky in here. I'm not. Why am I not making jerky in here? Am I just forgetful? I think I'm just a forgetful fool, is what's going on. Yeah, I would like to put a beaver house somewhere. Here's good. Enough. What's stopping you guys from doing anything? You have nothing to make anything with. Fair. God, I'm gonna need a third woodcutter. I don't have the parts for that, though. Sure. This feels so much like I'm just going to stall out and die. I don't like that. At all. At all, at all, at all. get this done faster just because I am frustrated. Alright, thank you for your mine work, beavers. Time to get you back to woodcutting. The really important stuff. Is that all good? I think that's all good. I should definitely pop into this dangerous glade while the Sother the Ancient is here, because he might be able to sell me a solution to the problem, whatever it may be. Bunch of spiced ale? Nah. Builder's pack? Nah. I would love the Alchemist hut for tea and wine production, but that might not be in the cards. Ooh, that's good. Free barrels is good. I'll take free barrels. I desperately need another blueprint. I need to finish these orders so badly. I cannot emphasize enough how many of these orders need to have been done very long ago. This is very late in terms of years for me to be faffing about with this little stuff. But it is what it is, isn't it? Available trade routes. Pack. You can sell a building material pack. I mean, it is spare. I may as well. How many stones do I have? I've got a good amount of stone. A very good amount of stone. Given that this entire glade is basically just a pile of rocks. Maybe that's fine to just sell some of them off. It's not a bad, price for them either. And on the note of having a lot of stone, let's pave our roads. We have plenty of them, and it's well worth the efficiency cost. The cost for the efficiency it gives us, in my humble opinion. Alright, so what do we got here? Ooh, a totem of denial, huh? Grants resolve. It's also corruption. Also, there's a ruin here, so I totally could have done that timed order. Well, no, I couldn't have. I'm lying to you. I would have needed 2 ruins. This is not 2 ruins. But it does give me a bunch of good stuff. Which also means I need to buy some luxury items from you, Sother. What is your cheapest? Looks like wine. Looks like wine. Need 30 of that, please. What do I make up the difference with? I guess a bit of seam arrow? Sure, fine. Alright. Let's go dump wine on this totem. If there's one upside to this game so far, is that I haven't needed to sacrifice anything on the hearth. Which is good, given that there's a forest mystery that says, oh, you want to sacrifice stuff on the hearth? F you, we take 40% more. So, that's nice. I really need a wood generating cornerstone. I also need more water because, I don't know if you can tell, my throat's starting to get crackly. So I'm going to sneak away. And you get to see me frozen in terror, staring off to the side while I go to my tap. Tap water. Love me some over-chlorinated tap water. What could be more delectable? Anything? Yes, it was a joke question. God. Anyway, the forum is just perfectly in range of where I wanted to put the new hearth, so, basically, basically I'm just a psychic god in terms of where I wanted to place my next hearth. Never mind that I had nothing to do with the placement of the forum or the initial hearth at all. But you know, I just knew going this way. This was the way. I'd love to start making some copper bars, given that we have a bunch of ore we're not doing much with. Hey, that got finished. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Still need to make jerky, still need to make another hearth. Hopefully jerky is being made here in the kiln. You guys are working on the ritual, that should be done easily enough. Guess I could send these guys off to the Citadel for some money, but right now it feels like I don't care to. Let's actually just rebuild the forum right now. We have the materials, and that will clear Lost in the Woods, which will be very important. And you're not doing anything, so just go build stuff. I could turn some of my ore into money, but I don't know. Sometimes it feels just metal's too precious to just toss it away for money. Sometimes. Not all the time. Oh my god, the Foragers camp is actually going to be useful? That can't be right. That feels weird. But I also need parts to build one, which I don't think I'm gonna get any at all ever. Yeah, I don't get any parts at all ever. That's not fantastic. Let's look for parts in caches. Not there. There are some in the large caches. I could... I don't know. I'm not even making pottery. This feels... This is a very... I definitely do not want to break this open, but, like... kind of feels like I kind of have to at this point. Then again, I don't really need to make another camp right now. It's not like I could turn the wheat into anything but porridge. And while that's nice and all, it's not really the solution I need. Granted, I could feed that to animals and get a bunch of leather so I could get a bunch of fabric, which allows me to, like, you know, make coats at more than a snail's pace, which we are currently at. Terrible snail's pace, because we can't make fabric. We can't make anything for the life of us. Probably one of the biggest reasons this game is stalling out is because, like, I got no good building material buildings. And I have yet to be offered any good ones either. Is this worth it? Not sure any of these are worth it. Scouts are idle in forum, no kidding. Bricks will be on their way soon. Just chill. Ay, ay, ay. Has any jerky been made? We have made some jerky, okay. We're not, like, so absurdly behind that, like, it's laughable, at least. How much is this for barrels? That's a pretty good price for barrels. I could be willing to sell my excess barrels. For the moment. I don't think we're anywhere near using barrels for stuff. Let's also put down the altar because we need help. And where better to get help than from the horrible, evil ancient ones sealed beneath the earth? Nowhere's better. That's the answer to that question. Beavers get to go back to the mines. Let's get 1 or 2 in the smelter, get them making copper bars. Love it if they could make biscuits, but they can't. For the rest of everything, I think we're just good, weirdly. Yeah, we'll keep 1 beaver out as a builder. Sounds essential. Hey! Totem of Denial complete. Excellent. +3 to Global Resolve, which is absolutely fantastic. Oh, there's no one on the Blight Post. Gosh, that's really bad. Wish I'd noticed that quicker. I should have done that way faster. Gosh and golly jeepers. That's a little whoopsie doodles. That might be a big whoopsie doodles. Gosh, I hope that doesn't kill me. I'll be so embarrassed if not having people immediately on the Blight Post kills me. That'll be just tragic. Speaking of getting killed, I can't help but notice I have over 8, still 8 impatience. I have 9 impatience. Let's get a human on the hearth. I love the efficiency of the harpy, but we are there. This is the danger zone. I can no longer trade impatience reduction for efficiency, because we stalled out so darn much. Alright, Glade is done. That gives us just a tiny iota of breathing room. The grill has arrived. So is the trapper camp. I mean, there are so many things that the trapper camp needs. It's kind of... It would be insulting to the trapper camp not to take it. We can't just insult them like that. Okay, all that's fine. It's good. Some jerky is being eaten. Can we... Yeah, once this depletes, I'm gonna drop down the next hearth. And call that good. Uh, 6 times 12, huh? That's enough to hit me to hostility level 3. I don't think I can afford to do that. I think both of these ends up kind of killing me. So that's rough. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. I guess we don't bring them in until the storm hits, and then hopefully we find ourselves in a better place when the storm is over with. That's a terrible plan. It's a terrible plan that I don't like. Yet it seems like I'm going to do it. Alright, now I feel justified in popping that open for parts. Force of Nature's. Extra stormwater production for woodcutters. I have never used this effectively at all, ever. Like, it's nice that it also increases tank capacity. That's kind of cool. But, like, I've never felt the need to get more stormwater production. Ever. So let's just get some money. And then we'll bring in people. One of these over here, sure. Let's get a more diverse population or whatever. Need a bunch more houses, and I also need this frickin' hearth to go down. And also, Loot Box Horse has arrived. Dare you see what's inside the box? Do I dare? I dare. Ooh, Glade Event plus 10, traders arrive faster, a bunch of reeds, a bunch of herbs, a bunch of coal. Alright, not the best hit, but definitely fine. I can turn the reeds into much needed fabric, which we are set to do. Good. Coal will be nice. Herbs I can turn into like packs of, packs of provisions, and someday biscuits, maybe even. Wouldn't that be cool if I got some measure of complex food production at some point? Wouldn't it be lovely? Wouldn't it be nice? Okay, we'll get you two on the Blight Post. That'll do. Stonecutter's camp is filled. We actually have, like, a good enough number of people now. Probably best to put some extras on food production. You're already in the cache. You help without that, and that'll be good. Cool. Nice that got settled. This would also be really nice to staff. Increasing the chance of doubling production yields by 15 doesn't sound like a lot, but it's kind of a lot. Do I have spare humans? Sort of have spare humans. Once the cache is opened, I'll have more spare humans. Loot box horse is leaving, so that's fine. Let's just swap to this. Let's get someone else off the kiln and get 3 people in the forum. Give everybody a slight increase to doubling their production. That will probably be very, very good. Space is finally cleared. Let's clear out. Let's make the new hearth. Make the new housing district. Be very important to do both of them, given that I have a quest for them. I have enough tools to start sending cash to the Citadel as well. Thanks in part to the smithy being nice and productive now. Maybe I do that. Is there a good trade route I can send out? Not really. Kinda don't want to sell any of those. Yeah, kinda don't. Still need a builder very badly. I mean, you're not doing anything on the Blight Post. You can, like, go pop this open. The smaller caches are more tool efficient, so I'm happy to just pop the smaller ones. At least, in terms of reputation gain. Depending on what's inside them, maybe you want to not or do pop them, I don't know. But for my purposes right now, I want to pop small glades first. Small caches first. Food is going up. Eating a lot of mushrooms, which is kind of funny. Need more harpy houses. Not a lot we can do about that, though. Need more beaver houses, just need more everything. Alright, that'll be capacity at 12 for the beavers. I need 3 more human houses. Let's just go ahead and queue those up. All these harpy houses are good here, I think. I don't need this many, but I do eventually need to make 8 harpy houses for the quest. And I may as well queue that up. Because it will eventually come to the point where I'm like, oh, I can turn that in, and I can do another order. As crazy as that sounds during this game. It's like, you can do orders? Is that allowed? That doesn't sound allowed. I thought you just had to flail around until you die from impatience. That sounds like what your game was gonna be. That's what I came to see. flailing around and dying from impatience. Well, sorry to disappoint. I'm not really sorry. Boy, I wish there was more I could do to speed things up. But there really is not. I'm just kind of bottlenecked on not being able to make planks or fabric. I guess, I mean, like, even this, I'm just don't have enough parts for it. Which I'm solving with this. They just haven't delivered any yet. Sure would love it if they delivered them. They did, okay. Just need to complain about it for a second. We're good. Year 7 is here. Don't have any blight rot, so I don't have to worry about that so much. Like, I think ideally I'd just make leather in the ranch right now. Boy, it feels very strange to, like, boy, at the point I'm at, I kind of want to turn food into non-food. That is a very rare happenstance when I do these games, but kind of exists right now, like it or not. Alright, storm's here, making woodcutting absolutely pointless. So let's just get a bunch of people building. Call it good. And shockingly, everybody's okay. I kind of didn't expect that. I kind of expected more people to be upset. Oh, there we go. Beaver resolve is low. Well, all I had to do is express my relief, I guess. Why has no one built this beaver house? Kind of feels like it's way past due. Also a little surprised I have this few bricks, too. Just don't have enough people in the kiln, I guess. Alright, let's get some beavers in the mines to make them happy, because they love the mines. They yearn for the mines. Hey! The altar's done, thank goodness. Not paying with blood. Double the amount of goods produced in the smithy, and you can make parts in the smithy. Wow! That seems good right now. Let's click that button. See what else we get. Generous. Oh my god! Generous rations is stupid amazing. 10% chance of not consuming food and plus 5 global resolves. So it's like not actually generous rations, it's just like rations. But more of them. Okay, wow. We can actually start making like parts. Holy cow. That's amazing. I need to pipe this up so badly. Alright, what are we stymied on? Brick still? Yeah. Let's get someone else in brick production. That'll be lovely. More people that I can't really afford to bring in have arrived. Not a lot I can do about it. Yeah? Ooh, hey, the forger's camp is done. Great. Let's get some humans over there and get them working on it. Then we can transfer this grain into leather. Make fabric out of the leather so we have a more steady supply of coats. We are very good on meat right now, as you can see through the thousands of stormbird and snake nests. Which I guess don't count as meat, but still. It's close enough. Anyway, I'll do a little fast forward through the storm. Gonna work on that. Love it if the small hearth got built at some point. Sure would love that. Can shuffle this guy down too. Shuffle this guy over. Maybe I want to move closer to the warehouse at this point. Nah, probably best I just settle for that. And let's queue up the 8 harpy houses we need. 'Cause at some point we will have eaten enough jerky to turn that in. Hey! Basic rights. What? How? What? How did I fulfill my need? The forum fulfills your need for leisure. Right. I forgot entirely. Wow. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's a huge help. Wow. Alright. We can put the cellar down now. Probably stop making jerky in here now? Maybe. Just because it feels like the cellar is like where you're meant to make this stuff. We can start making mushroom wine. That sounds delicious. Ooh, we can also start making pickled goods, which the beavers will love. Cap that at 40. Cap the jerky at 30, and yeah, I'll be happy to staff that soon. What else do we get? The ability to make ale sounds pretty great. Pretty great indeed. The guildhouse also doesn't sound bad. Haven't done like quite enough trading to justify it, but we could get there. Certainly get there. But I don't know. The ale and the pigment will come in very handy, I think. I think that is worth picking up. Alright. Prosperous Archaeology. Gain global resolve every time you open or send a cache. Wish I'd gotten that earlier. But we still have plenty of caches to pop open and plenty of tools to pop them open with. So let's do that. Let's lean into that. Gosh. This is a lot of hostility. I'm not sure I can afford 6 more people. That gets really touchy really fast. Granted, I could definitely use the manpower right now. Alright. We'll bring them in. It's 6 either way, so let's just grab these guys. Call it good. Get the beavers on woodcutting again. Do I need this many people in the smelter? Probably not. Yeah, we're actually out of copper, which is shocking how fast we went through that. So yeah, let's just do that. Definitely need as many people as I can get in the smithy, though. I can swap you out of the ranch to get you woodcutting. And call it fine? Sure. Let's send you out to send this cache to the Citadel. And call it good. We'll call this good enough. Ooh, we can also send these guys off to the Citadel, so let's just do that. Let's just do that real quick. Get a little passive reputation from the Harpies. Just a touch. 9 has no ore available. We mined it out already? Really? What? Okay. Suddenly I feel like we need 14 pipes. Gosh, alright. A lot of builders then, I guess. Maybe somebody else in the crude workstation working on fabric. I can't stop clicking on the trader. I guess that'll just have to be how it is. I also need to consider making 20 packs of building materials too. That's gonna be really painful. That's gonna be really, really painful, actually. I don't like that at all. But oh well. We deal with these. Okay, small hearth is up. Lovely. You're idle in the encampment, that's fine. Just have to wait for an egg delivery and that'll come soon enough. Alright, how do we pretty this up? Well, we can fence this in, which is something I like to do. We can put some spooky flowers next to it. There we go. It's not as spooky, but it's spook enough. That should be enough for now. Good. Let's get those houses built. Sitting here at year 8, feeling not particularly close to winning and upsettingly close to losing. It's not great. Don't like at all. I need to send these casters to the Citadel real fast. And like just very, very slowly get enough stuff to, you know, get somewhere with this. Brewery? No. The monastery, however, is not bad. Lets us decrease hostility, which is just always good, period. Plus we need a service building for here, so let's drop that down. It's good enough. Man, we need a lot of bricks. Kiln is so busy. I also need a lot of fabric, and we just cannot find any. It's ridiculous. Let's get a road down here. These poor guys gathering all this wheat, and they're just like, it's so tiring. I have to walk so far. Why do you do this to us, Viceroy? Please don't say because you can. That was mean last time you said it. As a wry grin spread across their Viceroy's face. Funny how big a game I'm talking when I literally basically started the stream saying, I hate it when people die and I focus all my efforts onto keeping them from dying. I'm not a mean Viceroy. Far from it. I'm a nice Roy. Oh man. That one just came to me. That's a kind of top tier off the dome piece comedy you can expect here at Christie Gaming. Heck yeah. Let's stop making packs of building materials for the moment, because it's preventing anything from getting built at all, period. I can make parts out of rock. So, like, sending them off in trade routes, not crazy right now. Though I'm actually running surprisingly low on stone. Paving the entire universe may have punched into our stocks rather hard. Oh well. Okay, we have enough to send that to the Citadel. Let's do it. We're going to have enough to send this to the Citadel, so let's do it. People are here. Boy, there's no way I can bring in 7 more people. Not with the hostile mines, or the flooded mines. The flooded mines that make everything more hostile. Those mines. Especially since once I get Harpy relatives done, which is gonna get done once I get enough fabric, I'll be getting 5 more people, and that will be a lot of people, which will be hard to afford to bring in. Okay, we've run out of wood yet again. I need a 3rd woodcutter's camp, like, for sure. We have a good stockpile of coal, but not that good stockpile of coal. I'm very nervous. Prayer book's fine. Maybe I'll even open up another dangerous glade at some point. Sahilda! Hello! have something for me. +2 to fabric production feels absolutely essential. I don't think I can not take that. You'll also buy mushrooms, of which we have quite a bit. But, techniques of the Firekeeper? Maybe. How many mushrooms do I have to sell to you for this? Most of them. I'm actually okay with that. Alright. Good enough. We're lacking human houses, somehow. Get that down. Ooh, the monastery is up. I would love to staff that with humans. And I also need more beavers. Gosh darn it, I'm gonna bring people in, aren't I? I sure am. That's unfortunate, but necessary. Okay, fewer people in the kiln then. Thank you, autosave, for that brief stutter. More greenhouse workers. Also, I need to upgrade the geyser pump at this point. Cause we at that point. At least we need to put somebody else in it. It's year 9, we're gonna get a blight storms. Let's better fuel reserves are topped off anyway, so not a big deal. Is that all I needed? I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting to fill the monastery. Where's a human that is not being optimally placed? You're not optimally placed. Excellent, there we go. Alright. We'll squeak out just a touch more reputation with that. Which we're gonna need. Sailed is leaving. I think I'm just gonna have to say that's fine. Really need a blueprint that gives me flour production, because I basically came into this thinking, oh boy, I can't wait to get biscuit production online. And I've yet to see anything that allows for flour. Alright, harpy relatives done. Boom. 5 harpies, even more harpy resolve. Give me flour production, please, for the love of God. They did not. They gave me pie production, which is kind of a slap in the face, if I'm gonna be honest. I could make slightly better pickled goods and slightly better fabric. Although, like, I don't know. I don't feel the need to that much. Like, ever since I got the +2, my fabric production has been, like, fine enough. I really can't afford to re-roll anything, though. Ick. Ick, ick, ick. Do I gamble on the brick oven or just take the granary because it's useful? Let's take the granary. It is useful. We no longer make pickled goods here. We make it in a granary along with all of our cloth. We will get much more efficient cloth now. This is off-center and bothering me. Okay, yes. No fabric here. None, 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 none. Except for the fabric we need. So, we have enough made already, so we'll just make it this top priority, and the fabric will get allocated to that, instead of not to that, which is not where I want it, because I need the fabric allocated to not that. Alright, last beaver can go on woodcutting, and we kinda good. Need more beaver housing. Harpy housing is good, human housing is good. So that's all good, I guess. Love to get the tinctury going so we can make some ale. Year 9 clearances hit. How are we doing on fuel reserves? Just fine. Got more than enough to clear every assist. They don't need any assistance. Ayo. When I'm an affiliate, and I will get there someday, I'm going to have a channel point reward to just like hit me whenever I make a pun, and that'll be great. And as I think we can all agree, definitely needed after all I've put you through. Out of wood there, huh? Maybe I just want to pop into the glade for the heck of it. Get more space, see if there's something nifty in there. Maybe another cache. Maybe another cache I could open up. Another cache I can open up. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. How are you doing on making tools? You're not making them very well because we don't have anywhere close to enough planks for that, because all we've got is a crude workstation making planks, which is as bad as it sounds. You can pickle some mushrooms. The beavers should be very happy about that. Need some humans in there though. Could probably afford to take one or two off of food production, but I think everyone else is actually being used optimally, weirdly enough. Oh, nope, found one. You're non-optimal. Get in that granary. Like, we have a very generous supply of mushrooms, to the point where it's, like, perfectly fine to, like, stuff them into crops and sell them for money. So I'm actually fine with, like, keeping a stock of 20 packs of trade goods to sell off. Because money can buy you a lot of solutions and keep you from dying, both of which I want to have happen. None of these are great, unfortunately. Probably just gonna click Hunter-Gatherers here. The Firelink Neutral is, like, okay, but it's, like, wildly inconsistent. And only humans care about religion right now, and I don't think... I mean, to have a monastery, maybe this is better than I think, but... I said hunter-gatherers, and I meant it. Distillery is not what we're looking for, nor is the tavern. Ack. That's gonna be a reroll, isn't it? Shoot. Shoot. Oh, also... I need people on the blight post. Real bad. Really, really bad. That's a little frightening. Just a touch frightening. Amidst the thunderbolts and lightning. God, does he ever stop making dumb references and puns? I don't think he does. I think this is just the stream. He rambles randomly and then says dumb puns. I think this is just actually what we're sitting here watching. Jesus. What am I doing with my Sunday night? Ooh, we found flour. Yeah. We don't turn our noses up at flour. We do not. Where's a good place to put this? Getting a little crowded over here by the warehouse. Anyway, no more packs of provisions made here. In fact, probably none made here ever again. Well, we'll need to make packs of building materials at some point. Oh, we got advanced districts. Heck yeah. Hit that. Hit that hard. Blight's under control. In fact, it's great because we're just gonna get a truckload of coal out of it. Love that. Ooh, geyser pump's done. Yeah, let's pipe it up, because we need to pipe up the smithy. For sure. Because we cannot possibly keep up with the necessary code production, like, whatsoever. Also, piping up the granary for faster fabric production and at least more efficient fabric production also sounds very smart. So maybe I do the smart thing. Take away all the stuff that does not make planks, because that's the only thing we're producing in here now. And, hunker down, get through the storm. I don't like it when games go to year 9, but ever since they made it so that you need even more reputation at Prestige 15, I have found these games go extra long. And you know, they're the one that they know how to balance the game better than I do, but I'm also going to complain about it. Because it made the game harder, and I look worse at it. Yeah, how many tools do we have in storage? 8 of them? That's cool, I guess. That's enough to open this cache when it's done. I also need to consider getting this mine open again. For that I need 14 pipes. Didn't I set someone to make 14 pipes? Apparently not. Apparently I just didn't. Okay, fair enough. Guild catalog's fine. Ah! I give up the brick oven and you have the audacity to present me with Zelda's secret cookbook. How dare you? I've never been so insulted. Let's just pick up the furniture. Sell some packs of crops. Oh my god. Sell them for not very much. What the heck? See ya, Donnie. What are you doing? You're absolutely destroying me. Can't afford these kind of prices. This is fine. I'm fine with stockpiling herbs, honestly. Okay, all we've got are these left, and caches that we need to open. And as for the rest, I'm not sure where the rest of my victory points are going to come from, frankly. We're getting some resolve right now, but that's because we have no woodcutters going, and we desperately need woodcutters going, because if we don't get woodcutters going, we'll have no wood and we'll die during the storm. So, you know, there's that. There's that thing. That slight problem. Let's get down some pretty stuff real quick to level up this hearth. Boop, boop. And, some extra flower beds. Boop, boop. I think I need 2 more flower beds, so let's put that next to the forum so that people can come in and be like, oh my gosh, look, the forum's so pretty, guys. The forum's so pretty, in fact, I'm going to have an extra 10% chance of doubling my produce yields. That's how happy the forum makes me right now. God. I'm actually going to have to pop into Gleeds looking for, like, reputation points, aren't I? Ooh, that's scary. That's not the technique I prefer to use playing the game. I prefer getting it all through reputation. But I don't think I can hack it otherwise, because I don't think the harpies are going to get us there. It just does not feel like it will happen. God, I want to just expand this so that I stop seeing that exclamation mark for a second. I have a forum already. Clothier? That seems like not what I need. Doesn't let me make scrolls though, and better coats. I can use the scrolls, and better coats is probably good. Certainly will make the harpies happier. But am I truly going to have to stick with the smelter being my best biscuit production? I guess I am. What do you know? Ain't that a shame? I was hoping for cooler stuff. Also, how long has this herbalist camp just been sitting here not doing anything? Probably way too long. Oh boy, we are stymied on planks real badly because we have no wood. And absolutely terrible wood plank production. It's a rough game. It's been a very rough game. But we're getting there. Very slowly getting there. How hard could 3 more reputations points be to get? Like, really? Surely I have this in the bag, and I'm not just inviting hubris to destroy me actively, right? Right. We can sell some crops. Let's do it. Really want that provisioner up soon. To the exclusion of everything else? Yeah, pretty much. Harpies are going to be very happy for the cloth here to be created. Got plenty of parts, which is... it's a nice change. It's a nice change of pace. Okay, the harpies have now given me all the reputation I'm going to milk out of them. So let's get some human and beaver reputation. Beavers are really nice because they do not have very much decadence. So if you can get them giving you rep, they give you a lot of rep, which is very handy. Like, we could probably win with 20 tools and a bunch of building materials now. So is that what I do? Maybe. Let's get the mines working again. We still got plenty of copper ore to squeeze out of this thing. And then I guess I put these into boxes. We have plenty of stone. We have an okay amount of fabric. I guess this is just okay now. Blight post, yeah, you're staffed. Good. Ooh, the provisioner's done. Thank God. Alright, this is where all of our packs of provisions will be made. And flour will be made out of mushies. Just make a bunch of flour. Excellent. And then we make infinity biscuits. Just absolutely infinity biscuits forever. And get as many people in there as I can get, I guess. Yeah. Just go as hard as you can on biscuit production. Okay. Storm has arrived. Woodcutters are now pointless. Let's see how terrible everything is for me. Everything's fine. That's good. Fully stocked blight post. That should take care of everything very easily. I guess we just fast forward and win on year 11. Not the ideal year to win on, that's for sure. Would much have preferred to have won earlier. To the point where I'm like kind of tempted to pop a Glade real fast and open up a cache, but it's probably a little late for that. I can tear down the altar. I get more people working on the building material packs. Will I hit 20 in time? Maybe. If I just shove everything into packs. It could work. Just have to make sure these guys are never idle at any point. It's a long storm. And we still making lots of tools. In fact, we have made enough tools to complete this builder's tools thing. So yeah, maybe we get there. Why did the tools disappear? Is somebody going towards the cache to open it? I thought I opened all the caches on the map. Is it just because it's in transit? It might just be because it's in transit and I'm freaking out over nothing. It's in transit. Okay, cool. Alright, just need 14 packs. So, like, yeah, once you're done, we're like, we win. Can we get it in before the storm ends? We can! Oh, baby! Alright. We saved a year, which is kind of necessary given how much time I have left in the Blight Storm. Kaboom! Whew! 2 difficult modifiers on Prestige 15. You know what? I can say I'm at least mildly proud of getting a dub off of that one. That was not easy. Let's be clear. All right. What's our next stop here? I have enough fragments, so unless this is like lose a villager, gain 6 parts, or gain 3 wildfire essence, become cursed. Gain 50 hostilities for every 90 seconds spent sacrificing. Wait, gain 50 hostility for every 90 seconds spent sacrificing goods in the hearth. Oh wait, no. Gain 50 hostility, and every 90 seconds spent sacrificing goods in the hearth, a villager dies. No. No. Here's the thing. I got 2 games left. I don't think I need to start them with one. The oil clears a lot of... The oil does clear a lot of Glade events. Starting with 30 is actually really strong. Shoot. Oh. Oh, I hate that. I hate starting with 150 hostility, like, a lot. I hate that a lot. Oh, I hate that. But I guess I just clicked it. Okay, and our final game looks like it'll be a frost modifier. And then I go into the sealed forest. I've got plenty of fragments for this now. 75 is way more than I need, so I may as well grab a supply package. And yeah, this will be the last game before the sealed forest. And yeah, that'll be for next time though. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. My throat is going, my cat is hungry, and I am too. So I'm gonna call it a stream. But, because I cannot go for another 3 hours without destroying my throat. But thank you very much for hanging out. I had a lot of fun. I don't know anybody I could raid, so I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna have to call that good. Thank you for the luck, Shadow Elka. Appreciate you hanging out. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I did. And I hope the rest of your day or evening or night is lovely, because you're lovely people. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Probably not going to be stream unless like scheduling works out very weirdly. But we'll see. Next stream for surezies though is Tuesday when I raid on Final Fantasy with my raid group, and we're trying to get Athena down finally. She's been giving us a lot of trouble, and we're close to the win. Like we're there. It's just need that little final push. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe not. I don't know. Either way, thank you again. Really appreciate it. The raid was a wonderful happening, and yeah. Hopefully I'll see you again. Hopefully you had fun. And hope the rest of your night is also as enjoyable. So yeah, take care. Peace.